Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to create an EC2 using Terraform from scratch. So let's start. So in my main.tf I have written provider as AWS. So we will be taking as region is equal to var.aws underscore region. So again, if you have not watched my last video, go guys, please go and watch. So I have talked detailed about this. So now what we are doing, we are going to create a security group. Basically, while we are creating an EC2, we will be attaching a security group. So that security group we are trying to create here using Terraform. So I will use as resource block AWS underscore security group. So name I will be using as web.sg. So web underscore sg. So name of the block is completed. Again, now I will write again name for my security group. It will be displayed in my AWS console. So that I will be writing web.sg. So after this, what I will be writing descriptions. So basically what I am planning, I will be allowing HTTP and SSH. So allow SSH and HTTP in my security groups. So now I will be writing VPC ID, in which VPC our security group should reside. So when we are creating through a console, we will be doing like this also. So again, this data, basically in Terraform, the data blocks, also called as data sources, are used to fetch or reference existing infrastructure or external information. AWS will be providing a default VPC. If you have used AWS console, it will be providing a default VPC every region. So that VPC I am trying to retrieve. In that VPC only I will create my security group. So like this VPC ID. So again ingress. So basically ingress means inbound security group rules. So inbound. So what I am trying to give inbound is SSH and HTTP. So I will write description as allow SSH. So again, as we all know, from port, so SSH port is 22 as we all know. So what I will do, so I will first remove this is equal to, now I will write from port is equal to 22. So and to port I will be writing as again 22. So 22 port is allowed. So which protocol? So protocol I will write TCP. IDR blocks. So guys, I am taking here as 0.0.0. So allow 22 from anywhere. So basically this refers to this. So if you want, you can take your own IP. You can write here of your own IP of your computer /32. So I am here giving it as 0.0. So all traffic I am allowing on port 22. So again coming to the another rule. So ingress, second rule, HTTP. For HTTP I am writing this block. So again description same, I have to give some description based on your preference you can give, but description should description should have HTTP. So if you are giving HTTP, you have to describe it. So allow HTTP. So again HTTP port, as you all know, it is port number 80. So from port 80, so to port is also 80. So protocol again, so the protocol is also TCP. Yes, again TCP. CIDR blocks, again I will write CIDR blocks as 0 only, but you can try with your own IP. So again I think two inbound rules have completed. So now I will write outbound rules. Here it is referred as egress. So egress, again outbound rule, basically all traffic we will be allowing. So description allow all output not, I think outbound, yes, allow all outbound. So from port, so here the from port will be 0 because all traffic. So to port is also 0, all traffic. So protocol will be mentioning here as -1. So basically -1 refers to all protocols. So CIDR blocks, again CIDR blocks 0 only we will be giving here. So security group, I think all the block has been completed. This is the VPC ID for which default VPC we are creating, in which we are creating our security group. So now I think I will give tags here also. I will try to give tags. So security group block has been completed. So now I will try to give tags. Yes. Okay, start. So here tags, I have given tags, name I will be giving. So these things I have talked detailed in my last video. Guys, please refer my last video also of this Terraform series. Okay, next what I will be doing, I will be doing get the default VPC. So what AWS has been given the default VPC, I will be getting referring that VPC through data block. So AWS underscore VPC data. So yeah, after that default I will be mentioning. So this way default is equal to true. So I will be using default VPC. So after this I will be getting subnets. So I will be listing all the subnets in that VPC, get all subnets. So basically while creating an EC2, if you are creating EC2 manually, you should select subnet also. So that I am trying to achieve here. So I will be listing all the subnets. Okay, AWS underscore using data block on again AWS subnets. So the name of the resource is AWS subnets. So default I will use. So I'll try to list those one. Filter, I will use filter, name is equal to, I will write as VPC ID. So again in the next line I will write as values. So values I will be using again data.aws.vpc default. So basically I am using data VPC default, the ID of that VPC. So I will be listing all the subnets available in that VPC. So again, but we have to select only one subnet, that I will be doing in the EC2 block. So basically in this I will be listing those subnets. Here I will do create an EC2. Okay, after this create an EC2 instance, I will take resource block again. So AWS instance. So here name I will be giving web server, not FSG. I will be giving it as web server. So again AMI. So AMI I will be using AMI ID. So basically here also I will be variabilizing. I will be not hard coding. So var.ami ID. So variables I will be mentioning the var.tf. So instant type will be again, it will be variabilized. Subnet ID. So basically, so the subnet I will be selecting. So I have listed. So that block I will use data.aws_subnets.default. In that I will be using first one. So I will be writing it as subnet.id. IDs I will write. So in that 0 means the first one. So VPC security group IDs. So I want to attach the security group. We have already created a security group. So AWS under security group dot I am referring that one, sorry. So sg.id attribute. Okay, after this I will be giving key name, I think. Key name. So key name. So I have created a key pair in my console, guys. So that I now I am taking it as variable. I will be mentioning in the variables that key pair name. So tags again same. I will be giving some value. Terraform EC2. Let us give Terraform EC2, the name of the EC2. Okay, Terraform EC2. So now the main.tf is almost not, it's complete. So now vars.tf. So in the vars.tf, what and all variabilized there, that variable's value will be given here. So first is AWS region. So basically there also we have used as a variable, region as a variable. So that we will be giving the here. AWS description is basically AWS region I will be giving. So type it will be string. So again default value I will be giving as AP South 1 Mumbai region. This variable is finished. Next what we will be writing another variable. So this variable is AMI ID. So basically AMI ID we have not hard coded, we have variabilized, so that we will be mentioning here AMI ID of my let's say I am giving an Ubuntu server. So that AMI ID I will be writing here. So description AMI ID for EC2. So that again type that will be string. Type string. Yes. So default value I think I will keep it like this only. Afterwards we will see. For this again I will write a variable. Instance type is like T2 micro we can select, same default. Description type of EC2. There are multiple type of instance types if you know basics of AWS. So type string. After that default I will write it as T2.micro. So T2.micro is enough for instance type. So this is over. Okay, next variable what we will be writing. So the next variable is key name. So key name also what key pair you have created in your console, that key pair we have to mention. Description same name of the key pair. what key pair you want to attach to your EC2, that you have to mention name of your AWS key pair. You can create it in console. So type again string default, and let us don't give default here also. So guys, let us use another thing, terraform.tf vars. I will be using that one. I will not mentioning these two variables here. Those two variables I will be mentioning separate in terraform.tf var files. So okay, two variables I have mentioned, two I will not mention. I will mention those things separately. So again, coming to the output.tf, I will be taking as instance public IP. I should take, yeah, instance public IP I will take as output. Instance public IP. So output, as we all know, value we will give. Description also you can give. So here AWS instance web server. So here is my AWS instance web server. So first AWS instance is the name of the resource, and it is public. So here I am taking it as public IP, the attribute as public IP. So AWS underscore instance web server public IP. It will be displaying public IP that of my web server. So again, coming to the next, what I will be doing, I will be giving security group name output. Okay, that we will display security group ID. Value we will be giving AWS. Okay, security group dot websg. We are referring that web security group what we have created. For that we will be giving an attribute of ID dot ID. So that attribute we can give ID. Anything you can give, name, all those things, but two is enough I think here. Security group ID and public IP. So when it will be created, it will be displaying the public IP of our created EC2. Like that we can do with this outputs. Public IP of our EC2 at security group ID. So I have saved these things, guys. Let us, I think I will add another thing, terraform.tf vars. So basically terraform.tf vars are nothing but, in Terraform, a tf.tf vars file is used to define values for input variables declared in your configuration .tf files, like .tf files. This allows you to separate variable definitions from your actual infrastructure code, making it easier to manage different environments like development, production, like these things. How it works is, you provide your variables, you define variables in variables.tf, and you provide values in terraform.tf vars. So I will write terraform.tf vars. So terraform.tf vars I will be mentioning. So basically that will be not, I will be pushing to my GitHub repository. So even though if I have pushed, it will be not be pushed because I have used git ignore. So in that I have written tf vars. So these files will not be pushed in my GitHub repository. So I am just giving a brief here. So in that terraform.tf vars, what I will be having, AMI ID I have missed there, I have not given there. So that AMI ID I will be mentioning here. So again, after AMI ID, what I have not given there, key value. Come to this. So I have come to my GitHub CLI command line interface, where I have three files. So I will write terraform.tf vars here. So now what I will do, I will paste AMI ID. So you can get this from console. So key name. So these things I have placed in tf.vars file. So now what I will do, I will initialize terraform init. So as soon as it is initialized, I will resume my screen. Yeah, now it has been initialized. So again, so if the terraform has been initialized, what I will do, I will format my code terraform fmt. So again, it has been formatted properly. So again, now I will try to validate my configuration. So I think, yeah, it is also configured. It is, yeah, it will take after, yeah, now it has success, the configuration is valid. So now what I will do, I will try to do terraform plan. So now terraform plan has been, I think it will take time, afterwards I will resume. Yeah, now 2 to add, 0 to change, 0 to destroy. So after changes, it will be displaying instance of public IP. So again, if I go back, what and all, it will be creating AWS instance web server, it will be creating. So everything, these things, it will be known after apply. So see, what now, instance type as I have given T2 micro, and key pair also I have given. So it is telling that it will be that one. So subnet ID, so I have selected as default. So that ID it is trying to, it is giving here. So in that particular subnet ID, it will be created. Again, coming to the security group. So again, all the what and I have given ingress egress, it is trying to say. So VPC ID, it is also taking default because I have given as default. So what and all available for default VPC is there, in that only it will be created. So let us Terraform apply. Let us do Terraform apply. So yeah, now it is complete. So the Terraform apply has been completed and the resources have been created. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching my video.